Live 0 out. End strip. Group. 0 viewers. Group.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Blind Proofing, guys. Today, we're about to get busy and make some covers that should have been made forever ago. I'll probably only be able to, actually... Hold on one second. I'm making sure this camera's on.
Speech on. Connected to Tiffany's MacBook. You can disconnect or pause.
Okay.
Speech off.
Yeah. So, should have probably had these made already, but I'm super cool if I'm just now getting around to it. I'm not really tripping. The whole point of everything I'm doing right now is to do it at a slower pace than I was trying to set before and get things done in a timely manner, but not in a stressful manner. So, let me
Pages.
make it
Finder.
so.
Discord. Safari. Google Chrome. Chrome. Hip-hop beats for streamers. Copyright-free music. Now in. Writing Live. Come chat with a fantasy author. YouTube, Google Chrome. Epistemic. Endless 1 minute, 23 seconds of 1 hour. 5% volume muted. Volume. Slider. Unmute keyboard short. Play keyboard shortcut K. Button.
Are you
Group.
gonna go back?
Group.
There we go.
You are currently on update profile photo, link, live, play post, search, latest, popular, oldest, level 2, link, ideas for book group. You are currently on a group. To interact with items in this group, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
So my overlay for... Sorry, my cat's down there. I don't want to kick him. Overlay for the channel will be up soon, so I'm going to pay one of my son's friends to get that made for me. And then should be a nice little, interaction for everybody. It will come into the channel. Oh my God, he's blind. We got a comment for him to even know we're here. Hopefully that, keeps people motivated to actually engage. And I'll get more people talking, and that way we can, do what needs to be done here, which is actually share and grow and learn with each other. So, yeah. Okay.
Streamlabs desk pages. Pages, split group. Close. You are current tags. Tag, where, show more, delete, button. Closing dialogue, no action available. Pop-up button. Now, collection out, can't create, default, body, edit text, untitled 3, window, actions available, format text quickly by, footer, group, body, and edit, beginning of, end of text.
Okay.
Actions available. Format.
So, I think I should go with the cover that has gotten the most traction. So let's check the Royal Road Experiment group.
Speech on. Productivity folder. 6 apps. The works folder. 16 apps. 18 new items. App switcher. Cash app. Active. OND mobile. Active. Cash app. Active. OND mobile. Safari. Active. Messages. Active. YouTube. Active. Messages. Safari. OND mobile. Cash app. Cash app. Active. OND mobile. Safari. Messages. YouTube. Notes. Phone. Over. Audible. Chrome. Retail. Settings. Active. Speechify. PS app. Wallet. Active. DoorDash. Royal Road. Active. Royal Road. Button.
Road.
Reading history. Heading level 4. View more. Button. Epistems of Omens and Omnis. Volume 1. A Rumor of Angels. Epistems. Mythical Heretic. Epistems. Across the Middle. Volume 1. Bootleg. Others have also liked. Main. Landmark. About fiction. Button. Table of content. Ratings and review. Overview. Epistems. Plus. Ongoing. Origin. Lit. Portal. Progress. Plus. Warning. This fiction. Profanity. Follow the guide. Continue reading. But 350. Total views. 39. Average views. 0. Followers. 0. Favorites. 0. Ratings. 53. Pages. Back. Button. Banner.
So,
Main. Landmark. Slide.
across the middle is at
Slide.
350.
Main. Landmark. Epistems. Mythical Heretic. Volume 1. Ugly Girls. Others have also liked. Main. Landmark. Overview. Plus. Lit. Portal. Urban. Plus. This big. View. Well. 200. Total views. 289. Discord. Net. Total views. 32. Average. 1. Followers. 0. Favorites. 0. Ratings. 27. Pages. 7,446. Discord. Now. BL4 Pages. 7,446. Words. 7,000 pages. 27.
Okay.
Page. 7,000 words. Others have also liked. Ruling class. Multiple lead characters. Back. Button. Banner. Landmark. Back. Slot.
So my top two so far, I think, are 350 and 289. I don't think. I don't think anything else is broken over 300.
Warning. This fiction is trend as stupid as he thinks. Continue reading. 173. Total view 30. Average 0. Followers 0. Favorites 0. Ratings 32. Pages 8,009 words. Others have also liked. Back button. Banner. Landmark.
Okay.
Reading history. View more. Epistems. 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 The lineage of Lincoln Lex. Volume 1. Atomic. Button. Overview. Epist plus on. Lit portal. Earth progression plus. Warn. This big prevent. Follow Lincoln. Continue reading. 290 total views. 295.
Okay. Lex is quickly moving up, but I think that's because his story is actually like that. I knew that I said this was an experiment in the beginning, but really I was kind of just trying to prove myself right. And it's not because I'm putting, like, realistically, if I'm being honest with myself, Cornerstone Coins, Mythical Heretic, and Across the Middle are getting most of my good energy, because when I approach them, I only need to do anywhere from like 750 to 1450, 1500 words, right in there. So I'm not really like stressed to put out good quality content. Whereas Lex's chapters, I used to take an entire day on a single chapter, and I just don't have an entire day anymore. So unless Lex is going to become like my Sunday series, and DeathWish is going to become my Friday series, where I'm like editing DeathWish live on Friday, like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that and not lose my brain. But it's okay, because we're starting with Across the Middle, because it has 350 views out of everything.
Speech off.
So, book cover ideas for the Across the Middle, our football protagonist story. So, yeah. Here's my thing. I don't know how convoluted I want this cover to be. I don't know. I could even do it where it's like, I'm thinking I want to have Maximo kind of like standing in a football pose, like in a ready to throw QB pose, right? And then it's shown from like the back perspective, so you get a picture of the cutoff, like 00 or 000. I don't know, because I accidentally typed 000 on the episode, and I kind of like the way it sounded, so I don't know. Okay, but again, so 00 on the back, Guile, so you get his full name, right? Or not full name, but his last name. And then you also get, like, I don't know if we want it to, oh God. Sorry, it's been a long week. And I really only had today off, and I was called early morning to wake up and do stuff. And didn't get to do my family meeting because my fiance has taken on some craziness right now. So I'm a little bit out of shape. Yeah. I don't know. Because do I just want the do I just want it to be like two kids throwing a football across the street to one another? Do I just want it to be the jersey? Do I just want it to be a football being crushed in our MC's hands? I wish I had more football friends. I wish I had way more football friends. I have one solid football friend, and I'm pretty sure he's busy today. I think he said he was going fishing. So I don't even know that I could call him and even get any kind of a good Brainstorm from him. So, Okay, let's just dive in.
Body. A. Beginning of text. Body. B. C. Pages is not responding.
Yeah, I noticed.
Space dollar. Space.
Uh-oh. I think we're dying, guys. And I'm failing. You ever not been plugging something up fast enough? You ever been there, guys? I'm there right now. If I don't click this in and I lost y'all, I'm sorry. I tried. I tried my best. Uh-oh, I'm still on. Oh, yeah. Good noises. Celebratory. Really wish I had some coffee.
Book cover.
Oh shit. I forgot to send it. 1 second, guys. I gotta send $15 to
Speech on. 0. Mail. 19 news.
my
Double tap to
pregnant daughter for her love
Continuity camera. Wallet. Active. Cash app. Active. Swipe cash
of
app. Cash app.
smoothies.
Selected. Money. $15. Block businesses. Secure. App. Close. Button. Bitcoin. $0. Minus $114. Minus $214.33. $0. Heading. Scan. Button. Map. Button. Bitcoin. Heading. Back. Button. Money. Activity. 29 new notifications. Button. Payment. Payment keypad. Button. Amount. $0.
Sometimes I feel like this phone works against me.
Pay. Button. 5. Button. 5.
And that's crazy.
Request. Pay. Button. Pay. Dominic Gray. Hashtag Aaron. Titi Diallo. Jerry Italdi. Edwin. Hashtag Christian Carter. Hashtag Titi Diallo. Christian. Dominic Merscan. Button. Marion. Hashtag Dogalifer. Marion. Hashtag Dogalifer. Cat D. Cat Delta. Dad. Delete. B. GIF. Numbers. Comma. Period. Marion. 4. Review. Button. Cat I. Review. Button. Review. Style it. Button. Add a background and stickers to your payment. Pay $15. Style it. Button. Pay $15 to Mary Verlio. Use cash balance. Payments can be pay. Button. Amount. Submit input. Loading. Use the lock button. Double click to continue. Speech off.
Okay. Smoothie money has been sent. So, I've been dabbling in the sugar-free Red Bulls. I wish they were terrible. I wish they were.
Book cover. R. Book cover. Voiceover off.
Yo, my computer is bugging. Here's to hoping that it's not from the Red Bull that I oh yeah, forgot. Gotta follow my own rules.
Body. Edit.
That both strikes strikes a want for regular football fans to check it out, because football fans can also be fantasy fans. So, because, like, I watched this movie the other day. Not the other day. I watched this movie years ago called, I want to say it's called Legend or Invincible. No. What was it? It's with Mark Wahlberg. And he's, I want to say a defensive lineman or a tight end or something, but he be taking boys off their feet. And they at the end of the movie they show the real footage of the guy that the movie is based off of. And of course, the guy's way taller than Mark Wahlberg in real life. And he literally is like a spear. Like on the football field, he's a spear. He's hitting people at ungodly speeds and has no remorse for himself. Like, he was on the field to prove something at each and every time. So, do I just have it be him holding a crumpled 0-0 jersey in one hand and a crumpled football in the other hand, and then he's just wearing like the QB specific shoulder pads and gear? It's not bad. It's not bad. It doesn't give the same like Guile being the last name. It doesn't really give that as much. Maybe if we make it so that that can be seen even though he has the jersey crumpled up in his hand. Or he's just holding up he's holding it. He's I don't know, man. I don't know.
VoiceOver on. Google Chrome. Streamlabs Desktop Finder. Discord. At Quit Disk Pages. Untitled Google Chrome. Streamlabs Desk Finder. Safari. Speechify. Pages.
Okay, we seem to be back.
Book cover. Book end of text space. R. Book cover. 4. Space. Book cover colon. Space. A. The. E. Middle. Colon. Volume. 1. Bootleg. Space. Boot. New line. Tab. R. Main. A. Character. Space. Maximo. Guile. Is. Shown. From. Behind. Walking. Toward. Football. Field. Space. Field period. Space. Where's. Quarter. Skip back. Football. Pads. Space. He wears quarterback football pads. Shoulder. He wears quarterback shoulder pads. Pads. Period. Space. H. Long. Curly. B. Space. Curly. Clack. C. B. L. Black. Hair. Falls. Loosely. Down. Back. Space. Back period. New tab. In. His. T last. TSAL space. His. Hand. L. Football. Is. ED clenched. So. Tightly. That. His. ANDPRNT handprint. Is. EGGNIN beginning. To UMP crumple. The ball space ball period space E while his right hand he AOLD holds his AE space his TL football ET helmet space helmet comma space his right parenthesis right underscore hyphen 0 space S his comma space GUILE guile 0 R jersey DAPP drap body ED draped X across space across while in his right hand he holds his football helmet his guile 00 jersey draped across space across the opening he AOLD holds it by it's face mark KAMECAF space it's mask space Matt while in his right hand he holds his football helmet his guile 00 jersey draped across the opening as he holds it by its face mask Crump in his new line he wears quarterback our main character Maximo Guile is shown from behind walking toward a football field he knew in crop drape end of text body draped across the opening as he holds it by its face mask. Period. Mask period. New tab. The DITNE distance. Is clouds. That AID word. Word space EPITEM epistem period space while the B bottom in space in while at the bottom in space in plain text space text is comma space across the IM space the MDDE middle colon space V1 TEG bootleg space while at the bottom in plain text is across the middle V1 bootleg.
I don't know how I feel about it, y'all. I almost want the lettering, because I always do this way too much on covers. So I almost want the field to have, you know what, we'll put this for the design.
End of text body is across the middle V1 bootleg question mark bootleg new line asterisk W no A K D N E G foreground 4 cover this T limited limited comma but can manage 2 U N A inch that will allow you to eat get the elements a elements s well s the came c space the name the volume p put it's into the field like cut grass space star. I know background and foreground for a cover like this is limited, but if you can manage to use an angle that will allow you to get all the elements, as well as have the name of the volume put into the field like cut grass s grass period space period grass space wood preferred space preferred period ampersand asterisk ampersand asterisk selected body book cover across the middle volume 1 bootleg beginning new line new G selected body book cover across the middle.
VNLLT.
Hello, love. Hello. We're trying to design some book covers.
Google Chrome. Streamlabs desktop. Button. Rec. Button. Group. 2 viewers.
Yeah.
Live 0 hour pages.
Trying to design some book covers. I want to figure out a way that I can show what I am looking at on Google as well. I know that I can figure that out with Streamlabs. Ooh. Okay, so you know all that empty space that I wasn't using? Okay. So this is something I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to make it so that a window only shows up in the area on the screen when I'm doing that thing. So when I'm FaceTiming somebody that I'm co-hosting with, I want the FaceTime box to pop up and cover up my box with me sitting in the background in the throne, right? When I'm on the internet and I'm trying to show people covers and things like that I'm working on or having worked on or whatever, that kind of stuff, I want that to be the same area, but what is popping up. So when I'm not using the thing, I need it to be minimized or transparent in some way, shape, or form, right? So I'm thinking if I put all of those boxes in the same place and then I minimize that box, it will not be up. So I'm thinking that I can set that up with my son and get all that worked out. But I don't know. We'll continue to push for that. Once I have my overlay in place, that's when I'll start to execute on more stuff like that. Because I am semi-interested in getting a VTube model made for myself. For me to kind of like be this magical figure that sits in front of you guys when you see it. Like you'll see me as the version of myself in the throne with all the stars and all that cool stuff, right? Okay. Here's the thing. I also want an intro that I'm going to have developed where it's kind of me in like a very Static Shock kind of setup. So like, I'd explained this to my fiance already, but it's essentially like me throwing my computer to the side, but then I'm going to have somebody come back in and animate it so that it's in reverse, but electricity is coming off my hand and pulling my computer into my hand, and I put it down and like plug it in at my desk, right? And that's what shows. But I'm in the Static Shock, like regalia, or like the regalia that I have on in my cloaked form. So I have that outfit on, and I'm doing all this different cool stuff. Like I'm putting on the blindfold that I'm about to have for the live stream. But when I do it, I'm going to be taking it off, right? But when I do it, it'll be in reverse. So like I do this and it, right? But I tie it in a way so that all I got to do is like pull the what's the name like this. So when they do it in reverse, it looks like I just like use the air to like make it wrap into a knot. Right? But yeah. And then I'll have it so where I put on my clothing line. I have a new hoodie that's coming out for Grand Rising. Is going to be a relaunch that we're doing for it. But I'm going to be putting on that hoodie, but I'll be taking it off. And when I put it on, they're going to have it materialize like water around me. So I think that having that and then kind of having my own like, I really like it as they call it like black superhero music, a lot of trumpety, bassy kind of music. Just if anybody's ever heard Trophies by Drake, like if I dun, 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 and then I just the laptop floats into my hand, and then I put the what's the name on and the logo, and it's dun, 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 in the background the whole time. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm gonna make that right, get that made, get that animated for myself, and then I'm going to be able to press a button at the beginning of every stream, or it's automatically gonna do it. So by the time you guys get in, the stream is going to start you guys behind in the amount of time that the intro is. So I want to just make it like almost like a 15-second intro. Like I don't want it to be super long so that you guys aren't like so far back that like if you make a comment that I'm getting it 12 minutes later. That's not what we want. But yeah. I'm excited for these things. I'm going to update this channel to the point that I feel like people are really going to want to show up and be here. That's the objective at all times. But I like what I have so far for this.
So beginning of new line, new G.
If you're still with me, Kit Kat, do you mind sending your favorite artist on Fiverr a message saying that we might have some covers coming his way here soon?
Selected body book cover. Across the middle, copy. Selection unselected. Selection G. Book cover across the middle, volume 1 bootleg. Tag, back, forward, dimmed. Button, grid view. Change the item, DeathWish. What? iCloud checkmark DeathWish. Documents. iCloud pages recent places DeathWish. Volume 1 on dash. How much does a Volume 1 hyphen ugly girls. Volume 1 bootleg. Cancel. Save. Button. Body. Edit text. Insertion at end of word. Body book cover. Across in dialogue. Updating document. You are currently on a button. To click.
So what's second place? Oh, Mythical
That
Heretic.
kid could be 1V and yes.
Thank you. I think that Mythical Heretic
Body,
might have got
edit text,
passed up
insertion at end of word.
by Lex. So I think he's next on our list.
3 hours ago. Replace sensor now. Grace period.
I gotta get a new sensor
Cash app.
in.
Active. Royal Road. Pages. Royal Road. Active. Cash app. Active. Royal Road. Active. 295. Back. Button. Banner. Landmark. Reading history. Heading level. View more. Epistems. Mythical Heretic. Volume 1. Others have also liked. Overview. Epistem. Ongoing. Original. Lit up. Portal. Urban. Progress. Plus. Warning. This fiction. Profanity. Have you ever? Well, I have. Continue reading. 209. Total views. 299. Continue reading. Button. Well, I have. And it keeps happening. Not that it bothers me. I unlocked my course somehow. If only my soul skill wasn't made for a heretic, I'd probably pass my SAT with flying colors now. Haha. Continue reading. Button. 299. Total views. 30. Average views. 1.
No, it is Mythical Heretic in second place. So we're starting there.
News thumbnail. Image.
For Mythical Heretic, always wanted to show Explore as the cover. I have no idea how the foe we would even pull that off. Okay, so
Reading history. Heading level 4. Main. Reading history. Page 1 of 6. Speech.
the description for Mythical Heretic, the City of Explore, is literally like okay. I don't even know how to do this. Imagine of course I could write it, but I'm trying to get you guys to be on the same page as me. Okay, so imagine a massive bowl, okay? What forms the outside ridge of the bowl up to like halfway. So like, let's say these are the mountaintops. Halfway down, right? That's all mountains around the outside, okay? Outside that is just ocean in every direction, okay? Okay. So most of the inhabitants, the mountains that line the outside, that's where like all the neighborhoods are, all your residential districts, that kind of stuff, okay? Shopping, grocery stores, that kind of stuff, all on the outside, all right? Then in the dead center, okay, you have what is like a small, I would say it's almost like the size of a state, okay, of like a commercial district, where like the most, influential, noble, merchant, whatever it may be, money is in the center, okay? All right. Then you have this almost like cavernous open area that surrounds that internal island. Why? Above the city, okay, is a massive portal where cities that have been forgotten by time and space are pulled through this portal because of the mechanics of the portal itself to drop. Ain't nobody talking to you. To drop the material, the cities themselves, out of the sky onto this dome that the commercial district is surrounded by. We don't see this yet. We don't see this early on. This doesn't happen for a while. It's described slightly and briefly in like the first, like, I want to say like 4 or 5 chapters. But actually seeing it occur, we don't see it like the really breakdown of what's happening until like, I want to say like 45, 50 chapters in there. Okay, so there's a dome over the center in that commercial island, like it's almost like the size of a state in the center. Okay, the cities that are being dropped hit this dome and then slide down into these caverns. Okay, underneath that are literally finding things of value and having them teleported from where they are in the areas that are in between the residential areas. There's like this like areas where it's a whole bunch of like ruins, okay? And then they have that grinder area, and then you have the inner area, okay? People use like floating bridges and a lot of different passages to go from the residential outside areas to the commercial inside area, right? So, I don't know how I could even describe that in a way that we'd be able to get all of it in the cover. See what I'm saying? Like, if I'm at the base and I'm looking up, I'd probably get like an aspect of the continent. It's not continent. Aspect of the commercial district in the middle. Aspect of the distant mountainous residential zones. Maybe even the portal above as well. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But we still gotta try. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I don't know. But it's gonna take some doing. It's gonna take some doing.
Book cover. Across the Middle. Volume 1 bootleg. close. Collection out can't create default button. Body edit body B-O-O-K. Actions available. Format text quickly by voiceover jumping to the formatter. Body C-O-E-R book cover. Colon space M-Y-T-A mythical A-E-R-E heretic space.
Okay.
Book cover mythical heretic. C heretic colon space V1 1 V1 U G Y ugly L girls heel different space.
I actually can't wait to get more of that series out.
End of text body T N T different space. Different exclamation new line. A B O double O B space A N E continental E D sized O bull is I M E D D E D misspelled rememed D E M I M E D rimmed N U T N mountains O E D covered N E G A O R A O O D neighborhoods space neighborhoods comma from E M P E R E D space impoverished D N O E broken A T E R misspelled there E I H A E R there E S spaces space T E the W A what way U P up T O 2. A continental-sized bowl is rimmed in mountains covered in neighborhoods, from impoverished and broken at their bases, all the way up to space U C luxurious D N P A R A D paradisal O A S space oasis oases there tops space tops period new line tab A T at E the center E the B bowl is A T E state E D sized C O E R commercial D T R T district W E D filled A with T the Q E Q U equivalent to magic T city space city comma city period space period city comma R U D E D surrounded O all D E sides B by space by A Cassia A C A S S cases E
Ziggy, spell
space
chasms.
Y by C A S M chasms. At the center of the bowl is a state-sized commercial district filled with the equivalent to a magic city, surrounded on all sides by chasms. Space. Chasms, comma. L E D filled. A with B R O K E N broken. B I L D I N G buildings. N D N R E D crushed. Space. Crushed. Space. Crushed. T city IN A T R T R misspelled infrastructure. R E T R T S A F N I space city IN E T R T R E E infrastructure space. At the center of the bowl is a state-sized commercial district filled with the equivalent to a magic city, surrounded on all sides by chasms, filled with broken buildings and crushed city infrastructure. Infrastructure. From T A both. M D E L medieval. N G U T R I T futuristic. T at times space. Times period. New tab. B E T W E N between T E the. N O U N T A N mountain. B A E basis. N D N. Space. N. Between the mountain bases and space. N. Space. D. D. N. Between the mountain bases and space. N. Between the mountain bases and space. N. T. A. The. O M M E R I commercial D I T R I T district. I N T A the C N T E R center comma space I is. R U I N ruins. R O N front at times. Inch long P A S. Pa. S E D past space. Past period. New line tab. A O E above I T L O. I is space is A M A I E massive P R T portal T that B I D I N G buildings M from O D E R N modern D A Y day. L-A-L-I-N-G falling. L-R-O-N from. Above it all is a massive portal that buildings from modern day falling from. Space. Header. Body. Falling. Falling. G-I-L. Actions of a body. L. From. End of text body. M. Period. Space. O-E-R-R. M. C. M-C. E smiles. S. E she. R source. E T next. T E one. E the. L inch falling. B U D G buildings. Space. Buildings period. Above it all is a massive port. New above it all. A mass portal. L portal P inch spanning. E even G larger than E the O D bold space bold comma D W misspelled bold spelled O B O L double bold space bold period. Above it all is a massive portal, spanning even larger than the bowl that buildings from modern day fall from. Our MC smile, period. Bowl, comma. That, build from, day, fall, from. End of text body, modern day fall from. Our MC smiles as she soars next to one of the falling build, period. Buildings, period, space. N. O. E. Ocean. Surrounds. Bold. Space. Bold period. New tab. Here. Details. Space. Details, comma. Space. Space. ERSEREH tab. Tab. Asterisk. Here space here details space details comma space PESE please make best PLE possible all covered can with these factors mind space mind period asterisk.
I don't know that one's gonna be even feasible, guys, but we gonna try.
Book cover.
We're
Beginning
gonna
of new line.
We're gonna test our
new exclamation mark. Selected body book cover. Mythical Heretic. V1 a copy.
Our artists.
Save as tags. Folder shared on iCloud by
artists. Apostrophe S capabilities. We're gonna test them. We're gonna see if you can do that.
Untitled 3. Tags. Untitled 3. Selection replace different. Tag. Back. Change. Volume 1 bootleg. Document. iCloud pages at recent Volume 1 bootleg. DeathWish. Volume 1 on dash why humans don't get. How much does a city? Volume 1 hyphen ugly girls heal different. Volume 1. Ugly girls heal different. You are full new save button body edit text body book cover Mythical Heretic V1 ugly in dialogue updating document. You are currently on a button. To click this button, press Control, Option, Space. Cancel, 69%, progress. Body, edit text body book cover. Mythical Heretic. V1 ugly girls heal different. Is selected body book cover. Mythical Heretic. V1 ugly girls heal different. Create, default. Body, edit text, beginning of text. Actions available.
I think Lex is next. I think Lex is next. I don't even know what to do with Lex.
Body. Okay. Book. VR. Book cover. Colon. Space. N-E-A-G-E. Lineage. Lincoln. Lex. Colon. Space. A-R-C. 8. Arch. A-C. Arc. 1. 1. Space. Exclamation mark. X1. Body arc 1 inches right double quote right double arc 1 colon. Space. Y. Humans. Don't eat get E. P. A. Response. Space. Response period. New line tab.
And for anybody who's interested in that, the entire series of Lineage of Lincoln Lex is everybody in our perspective, the reader's perspective, your perspective, not my perspective, but your perspective, is why humans in the series don't actually get respawns like every other race that do these trials and do these crazy cultivation-based things. Because other races, once they do certain things, they get respawns. Like they can be instantaneously reborn in the place they come from, right? For whatever reason, humans don't get that ability. And it's the entire series is figuring out why humans are mistreated in this way only to figure out we did it to ourselves. It's the how we did it to ourselves that you want to know. And the why we did it to ourselves that you want to know. Trust.
End of text tab. End of text body. Apple menu. File. Pages. New. Open. Close. Save. Duplicate command. Rename ellipse. Close. Open. New ellipse. Open. Recent. Clear menu. You clear menu. File. Menu. 21. Close command. Save. Duplicate. Rename. Move to ellipse. X. Pages 0. Command. Open recent. 130. Title 3. You body book cover. Lineage of Lincoln Lex. Arc 1. Why humans don't get response.
Okay.
Streamlabs desktop. Google Chrome. Finder. Find sidebar. Toolbar. Documents. Full screen. Doc tool. Icon view. Spot and broke new at end of text asterisk. Body ampersand asterisk. Star here are all the details. New line. New D word. EPISTEM. Misspelled epistem. Anywhere. You can. Place period. Space. ASSW. Well. Title. Space. Title colon. Title. Needs. To B. Well. PSES. Placed. Place comma. Space. N. Maybe just small space small question mark space or woven L well M-S space just as well as the title needs to be well placed and maybe just space just small space small colon space M Y T C L mythical heretic space heretic comma space double space comma heretic colon heretic colon space U ugly S G space ugly L girls A he head space heel different space different period space L T is L S I space period different period space also fine the in name only the p spine or mate fit back on top of the image from from R other the B okay book comps maybe blur T effect the image image question mark new line save close now in Untitled 3 window new line book cover lineage of new tab.
Okay, so again, back at it. I still have no idea what to do for Lex. Lex is our blind necromancer scientist, blind necromancer technomancer. So in mine, he's a technomancer with the death affinity. So weirdness. Necromancer using nanobots to power up, right? So how do we give him a good? Okay. Yep. Okay.
End of text body tab. A skull. D made of. B X K black. C E ice. T sits. A with. Space with. C R A K G crackling. A skull made of black ice sits with crackling. Space. Crackling. E-R-G. Energy. R-I-P-P-H. Rippling. T-out from. A his. A space. From. E-D. Cloaked. A-D. Hood. Space. Hood period. Space. T-A-E. The skull. Is. H laughing. Space. Laughing. Space. Laughing, comma. Only. D-S. D-R-O-W. Space. Only. Other. I-E. Visible. A-P-E-C-T. Aspect. T-E. The D-A-R. K-E. Darkness. L-A-U-D. A-M. Is. T-E-R. There. E-N. T-I. Entirely. X. Black. C. Ice. A-R-M-R. Armor. Space. Armor period. Space. A. E. T. Accents. T. O. 2. D. E. Define. T. E. The B. X. Black. On. B. X. Black. A. D. N. I. C. A. P. P. E. T. Aspects. A. U. D. P. Primarily. E. B. T-E-E-L. Steel. G-R-E-Y. Gray. A-T-E. White. N. 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 Y-C. Sky. B-U-E. Blue. Space. Blue period. Period. Blue new tab. Only. Space. Only. Down. 2. T-E. The A-R. E-D. Armored. A-U-D-R. Shoulders. E-E-D. Needs. E-B. Shown. Shown period. A-D-E. The W. W-R-D. Word. Space. E-P-I-T-E-M. Misspelled epistem. I-N. N. T-E. The armor. Space. Armor period. Space. N-E-H-E. Lineage. Lincoln. E-X. Misspelled Lex. E-L. Space. Lincoln. L-E. Lex. A-U-D. Should. E-B-E-D. Formed. From. T-E. The A-T-R. Arts. By T-R-A. E-A-T. Space. From. T-R. Stars. E. Above. T-E. The. Cloaks. A-D. Hood. Space. D. D. Put period. Period. Put period.
I don't think I'm going to do anything more than this for Lex. I think it should be subtle, because books like this that are going to be longer and iconic in nature, you can just draw the users, the user, by user I mean the people that are using the websites I'm going to be posting to, or the reader's attention to something that just gives them the chills real fast. So yeah. I think I don't need to do anything more.
End of text body. Selected body book cover. Beginning new line. S. Selected body book cover. Copy. Selection replaced with S. You are current tag. Back 4 grid. Change the item grouping. Volume 1. Ugly Girls Heal. Checkmark Mythical Heritage Document. iCloud Pages at Recent Play. Volume 1 hyphen ugly. Volume 1 bootleg. DeathWish. Volume 1 on dash why humans don't get response. You are currently Volume 1 why humans don't get response. New cat save. But body. Edit text body book cover. Lineage of Lincoln Lex. Arc 1. Why humans don't get response is selected body book cover. Lineage of Lincoln Lex. Arc 1. Why humans don't get response. A skull made of black ice sits with crackling close. New. Collection. When I can't create default. Body. Edit text body. Okay. Actions available. BookConf : body selection delete body. Okay. Book cover : space. Corner at cornerstone space at cornerstone coins : space u much does a t cities t cost space cost question mark new tab the r e g u n d d foreground foreground comma space a d hand R L at rolls body A R G large A N thin D I O M D space diamond 11-point Helvetica noise coin A across there G R fingers fingers comma fingers period space in the A K U D D background is P I E piles D P I E piles O D gold coins space coins period space A D E hide R D word E M M P I T E M misspelled epistem space misspelled epistem the coins space coins period. New tab. C O R corner at E at cornerstone coins. Corner space A U D should E B at E the O top the same space same. D diamond A at E the coin E G being E D roll X across T the P R N at persons N E at knuckles space knuckles period knuckles period space W E while comma space M D E at A T city T cost question mark comma U D E B at T the O D D B space the T M bottom N E the E say T E type of O D gold at the coins space coins, the, UDD, background, space, background period, space, IF, space, new tab, asterisk, if, it can, managed, make, look, like, the, inside, massive, vault, vault, please, do, quotation mark.
I know that was probably the easiest
Selected
one to
box,
do
beginning of
for me
new
because
line.
I've always wanted it to be simple for Cornerstone coins because they're the classed coined individuals. And this is the one with Trent Nameless. This is Thursday's release. So, what do we have left? Omens and Omnis. I probably should have done that one first. Omens and Omnis. Oh, so, yeah, I don't know what to do for Omens and Omnis either. I kind of want to do just like a young man. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do there. I know what I'm going to do there. For sure. For sure.
New line. Beginning of new line. New question mark. Selected body copy. Selection tag. Back for change the item. Volume 1 Y. Lit iCloud pages and recent play. Volume 1 on dash why humans don't get. Volume 1 hyphen ugly girl. Volume 1 bootleg. DeathWish. How much does a city cost? How much does a can't save but body edit text body book cover Cornerstone coins? How much does a city cost? Is selected body book cover Cornerstone coins? How much does a city cost? In the foreground close. New. Collect. Can't create default body edit text untitled by okay. Actions of book cover space OMENS omens ampersand space OMI omnis space rumor of angels space. New line tab. Boy. Double A with A. Space A D A dark B L U blue cloak Del E space where's 11 point A T E treasures chest T the size of A L A W Y R S lawyers R I F C T briefcase back like K B A G misspelled book bag space misspelled book bag period G A K O B O K B A G book bag body space bag period space A D A Y S sideways R L A hourglass T sits space sits E T A D etched in T O P top the A E T chest T E H space the T A E treasure A E T chest A G bag space bag period space T E G bag D O N T dunt T E N O D D O E S N T doesn't N E E D O 2 B E B B U I L K what misspelled what K I U B space B B U L what space bulky space. The bag doesn't need to be bulky. A boy with a dark blue cloak wears a treasure chest the size of a lawyer's briefcase on his back like a book bag. A sideways hourglass sits etched in the top of the treasure chest bag. The bag doesn't need to be bulky. Bulky period. Space. space. Period. Bulk. Eat. But. Does. Did. Neat. 2. Cat leak. Dig. Golden. White. Light. Spec. Light. New tab. The. B. Boy. Stands. With. Us. Space. Us. Period. Space. The boy stands with his back to us. His. D. Hood. Up. Space. Up. Stands. Space. Stands. Atop. Cloud. Cloud comes with city. Made. W. B. Marble. Beneath. Him. The. Distance. Space. Distance. Period. New tab. His. Wings. Spread. Behind. Him. Period. His. Left. Cat dark. Cat black. Dragon. Wing. Space. Wing. F. Filled. With. Rooms. Space. Rooms. Period. Period. Rooms. That. Dance. Around. Space. Around. Space. Around. It's. Bent. Arch. Space. Arch. Space. While. His. Right. Wing. Is. Perfect. Angelic. Wing. Spec. Wing, comma. Pure. White. It's. Feathers. With. Steel. Silver. Flourishes. 4. It's. Feathers. Space. Feathers. Period.
Ha! That was another one that was a little bit easier than I thought I was going to do. I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated.
Period. New tab. Asterisk. Height. The. Height. The. D. Word. Space. EPITEM. Misspelled epistem. The. White. Marble. City. Space. City. 8. Space. City. Atop. Clouds. The. Distance. Space. Distance. Header. The. City. Body mark. White. Mark. Sit. Atop. That. Sits. Star hide the word. Misspelled epistem in the white marble city that sits atop the clouds in the distance. Selected body new line. New S. Selected body book cover. Copy. Selection unselected. Save at selection tag. Back for change the how much does a city cost? iCloud checkmark epistem's cornerstone coin document iCloud pages and recent play how much does a volume 1 on dash y volume 1 hyphen ugly girl volume 1 bootleg DeathWish stream projects cornerstone story details 0 WIP content additions patrons patron death how much does it recent place it page iCloud drive documents new folder but cancel save new search tech icon view 0 ending endless shared by me folder Epistem, Rise of the Architects, Endless Isekai, The Life of Symphony Omen, folder, icon view, collection, PDF, backups, Vol 1, folder. Chapter 2 Unbalanced, pages document. Vol 1, folder. Actions available. You are currently on a folder. To open, press Control, Op menu, rename, remove, rename. You are window, so 1. You are current 1. Hyphen, space, rumor, angels, space, PDF backups, vol 1, a rumor of angels, icon view, new save, button, body, edit text, insertion and end of word, body book cover, omens and omnis, a rumor of angels. A boy with a dark blue cloak wears a treasure chest the size of a lawyer's briefcase on his back like a book bag. Book cover, new line, footer, footer, bot in new line, a boy, a blue cloak wears a treasure. Treasure. Actions available by L-A-K, black, D, wood. A boy with a dark blue cloak wears a black wood treasure chest the size of a lawyer's briefcase on his back like a book bag. Save. Close. New.
Now,
Collection. When I can't create default.
for the one that I need made
body,
first.
edit text, untitled 3.
Because I honestly think that it will start to affect my read numbers on Railroad. Not Railroad, sorry. Pocket FM.
Beginning of text. Okay. Book. C. Book cover. C. K. K. Book cover. Colon. Space. D-E-T-A. Death. T-T-A. Misspelled death. A-W-H. A. Death. A. Wish. Colon. Space. T-A-E. The. 1. T. First. L-O-O-P. Loop. Tab. 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 P. P. New line. Tab. A. B. Y. Boy. Is. His. Knees. N. L. E. Y. Alleyway. Space. Alleyway period. Space. T. The. U. Sun. E. T. Sets. B. A. D. Behind. Him. T. Melting. Snow. Can. C. Any. Space. Scene. All. D. R. C. T. S. Directions. Space. Directions period. Space. Period. Directions period. New tab. A. E. He. S. E. Faces. E. Us. Comma. A. His. A. D. Hood. U. P. Up. N. His. O. L. D. E. Golden. E. Eyes. A. Crackly. W. K. K. Crack. E. Crackle. A. With. N. I. Y. C. B. K. Black. A. T. N. G. Lightning. Space. He faces us. His hood is up and his golden eyes crackle with an icy black lightning. Lightning period. Period. Lightning period. Period. Lightning period. New line. New tab. A. He. A. O. D. Holds. A. His. E. T. Left. A. M. Arm. T. T. W. Space. Arm. T. T. A. The. T. Wrist. T. With. His. He holds his left arm at the wrist with his. Space. Space. His. T. Right. D. Hand. Space. Hand period. Space. T. Left. D. Hand. Curling. Into. Double claw. Space. Claw period. Space. His. Entire. T. Left. Arm. Is. D. Covered. In. A. T. E. Tattoo. E. D. Filled. With. M. Much. Mana. N at storm each energies energies that rippling AUDRCUDD thundercloud can be seen twisted moving across his skin even through the dark sleeve his cloak space cloak period. His entire left arm is covered in a tattoo filled with so much mana and storm energies that a rippling thundercloud can be seen twisting and moving across his skin even through the dark sleeve of his all-black cloak. Period. Cloak period. Space. The edges the sleeve even freezing with ice space ice period. New tab just to his right floats spark sword made of steel steel comma ice n flickering lightning space lightning period space while above his space his left shoulder sits floating all misspelled bach b black tone space tone comma space spitting pages from its depths that form massive SAM space large wing in space wing GNIW space large angel like wing out of the scattering pages behind him space him period. New tab ampersand asterisk ampersand left parenthesis asterisk hide the word EPITEM misspelled epistem the pages the tone the space the wing space wing period asterisk.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good.
New line. While just to his right, new line. Sleeve of his alt riplet his entire. He holds his left arm at the new line. He faces us. His hood is up and his golden eyes crackle with an icy black. New line. Footer, bot in heat, face us, his, hit us, faces, body use, comma, us, comma, space, with eat face, utter, pain, n, d, n, h, n, agony, space. He faces us with a face of utter pain and agony. His hood is up and his golden agony period. Space H. His hood is up and his golden eyes crackle with an icy black lightning. His. Crackle with new line. He holds his left arm at the wrist with his new line, period. His hood is up and his golden eyes crackle with an icy black lightning. Period. Space. His. Inch long. T-R-A-T-T-A-C. Black. Hair. E. Frames. E. Face period. Selected beginning of new line. P. Selected body book cover. Death copy. Selection P. Tag. Back. 4 grid. Change the vol 1. A rumor of angel. Checkmark. Endless Isake hyphen the life of document. iCloud pages. Recent vol 1. How much volume. DeathWish. You are currently show less op. Search text feed. Icon view. Can't save button. You are currently on a button. Body. Edit text body book cover. DeathWish. The first loop is selected body book cover. DeathWish.
Ziggy,
The first
what time is
loop.
it?
A boy is on his knees in an alleyway. The sun sets behind him and melting snow can be.
Okay. Part of me really wants to start editing some DeathWish, but I think I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'm going to do some other stuff just to prepare for the week because I am nervous. I got some contract holders I got to meet with on Thursday. We're going to see how they feel about giving me some more space. We really need it at my main job. We need some extra space at my snack bar. We're in like a snack bar pretty much the size of this bedroom. It's not nearly enough space. We're hoping to move into a space kind of the size of my apartment, to be honest, which isn't like terribly huge, but it's large enough that we'll be able to serve a lot more products and things. That's besides the point. Hey guys, I hope you've been enjoying writing about these book covers with me. Nobody's really been engaging, so I don't really know that like I'm doing the right thing and giving you guys how I do the process. But I'm gonna have more videos about what I do from here on out to test and go back and forth with the author. Wow. The artist? Jesus Christ. Don't drink Red Bull. It's not good for your brain. That's not true. Red Bull, sponsor me. It's great for your brain. I don't know that to be true. But it's Red Bull, and it keeps me awake, which I think it's its purpose. No sugar. They're not gonna sponsor me. But if they did, they'd have a good sponsor in me. Red Bull. It gives you wings.
B. Beginning of body. B. Save.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a break, guys.
Finder.
I don't know.
Streamlabs desk and stream.
I
Live
really
group.
want to
3 viewers. Group. Live 1 hour. 36 minutes.
Oh wow, we really did. I really want to do the Oldman talent cover, the Spell Tank cover, and the ADI cover, but I think I'm gonna save that for next weekend. And then go through this week and get the first cover made. I want to go with Across the Middle, but I feel like on Pocket FM, I need some sort of visual representation. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to start with DeathWish and then go to Across the Middle. Hold on, I don't know what this is.
Speech on. Messages. Now. Miss. Diallo. Code. Button. Dexcom G7. Messages. Now. 95,246. ID me. If someone asks for your code. Messages. Report. Vertical scroll bar. Report John. The sender is not in your contact list. 95,000 to drag. More. Toolbar. Forward. Button. 2. Text. Return. M. 2. Text results. Miss. Diallo. Message. ID me. Send. Button. Send messages. 1. Speech off.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do those other covers next weekend. I did do these covers on stream like I wanted to, but part of me feels like I do need to do the rest of them just so I have them made, and then I can slowly go through. So over like the next 2 months, probably, I'll have all these cover made. I'll have the first 5 and then another 3 made. So 1 a week for the next 2 months. And then I will post them on all socials. I'll post them on YouTube for you guys to check out on my community page, and just have you guys vote on what covers you think are the best covers. Vote on whether or not you think I need to get them remade as well. That's a really big part of it. And yeah, other than that, I might be back on later because I'm trying to see if I can get a friend to help me out drop some products off at my snack bar real fast, so that tomorrow they're starting off a little bit better. But who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. I am going, I think, to take a shower, guys. I don't know, man. But like I said, I think I'm going to be back a little bit later to do some DeathWish editing, because I am 1,000 words away from being at the 50,000 words necessary for, oh God. I'm at the, necessary for them to give me a contract, but I would like to smooth out all the chapters from 7 to about 20, and then revisit 20 to 31, because it's pretty much all the chapters I have out right now. And yeah, I might be doing that over the next, I'm gonna say 2 days. Say I'm gonna try to get that done in the next 2 days, so that while the contract is up, and then I'll start the cover this week too. So I'll get probably put under the review for contract. We'll see if they even care about my work. I'll put up the cover. And even if they don't care about my work, I'm going to continue to put out that series with a passion, because I have a feeling by the time I get to about 100 episodes, I'm going to start taking off on that series. And then by the time I get to 200 episodes is when I'll start to see a return on my daily writing. So 200 episodes, I will be probably at the... Ziggy, how many days are left in this year?
This year ends in 208 days.
Okay, so at the end of this year is when I see myself getting paid weekly or monthly. I don't know how they pay on Pocket FM. I'll check that out for the contract. But I see myself getting paid weekly from Pocket FM in 200 days. Other than that, we're going to work on continue to get the partnership for YouTube and Royal Road. That's our objectives. Partnerships all around. YouTube, Pocket FM, Royal Road, Amazon. That was a round of applause if you missed it. Yeah. So, am I missing anything? I think I'm missing stuff, guys. Let me check my checklist, and I'm going to get back to you. Oh, I wanted to do the DeathWish trailer. I figured out that the way that I could have got it done, the slots filled up. So I'm going to see how much this program costs to subscribe to. And then I'm going to try to make my own DeathWish trailer. And I'm going to put it out on YouTube and hopefully Pocket FM as well. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys are being good to yourselves. I hope you guys are writing every day. I hope you guys are being inspired to write by your lives because you're being explorative and sporadic. No, not sporadic. And spontaneous and living your life with all of the joy possible. I hope you guys are being rewarded by your loved ones who are telling you to write your rears off. I hope that you guys are also exercising and not becoming couch potatoes, just sitting on your laptops writing, because I exercise daily, and I think you should also prioritize that. I don't know why I'm suddenly saying that to you guys, because really the focus is, I hope you guys are writing and enjoying your writing and being inspired to write more writing, more books, more reading, more understanding, more words, more communicating, more passion, more life. No Drake. More life. No Drake. More life. I'm not saying I'm not a Drake fan. I'm not saying I'm not a Kendrick fan. I'm just saying more life. Yes. Please be good to yourselves. I love you guys. Come back tomorrow for more Omens and Omnis. If we don't see Sovereignty tomorrow, the School of Angels, we'll see it in 2 weeks, but tomorrow might just be a journey flying through the clouds and talking to angels. I think I've been saying that for like the last 2 weeks and we still didn't get there. But I really think it is this episode this time. Yeah. I love you guys. Please be good to yourselves.
End stream. Live 1 out. Group. 3 viewers. Group. Live. End stream. Button. Group. End. Live. Group. 3 viewers. Group. Group. Live 1 hour. End stream. But.
All right, guys. Like I said, may the mantle be with you. And until we speak again, my fellow